Okay, this is a quick video. Hello, YouTube. Alright, we're about ready to hit the highway, but we have a problem. The car battery went dead, and it's a bad battery. We was advised by AAA, who we paid for with our roadside assistance insurance from our car rental company that we always rent from. This is the good thing why we have it, basically. So, right now, we gotta get everything loaded up into the car, and we gotta run the car to another off location. We have to take it to a McCarran Airport location and exchange the car there. Because we're still having issues with the keys and its the ability to keep a full charge. So somehow we got to do that. So we'll fill you in as clips, but we are promising a driving video through the Rocky Mountains. But I don't know how much we're going to get done because we still have to eat yet, and we still got to do other stuff. But I got to change the car first before we come back here. Not in this room, but in the casino to have breakfast and take a last minute benefits. Okay? So we'll see you in a little bit. I know this is early, but we're reviewing this car. We usually have to reveal this car to the channel now because we are exchanging it today. Because we had car problems. I know the engine's running. The headlights on. I said on Facebook, California plates, but we're going to get a different car, okay? So we'll be exchanging a California car to something else. Right now, you guys just got to do a final checks. We got to run this car out to the airport. Yeah, we got to run this car out to the airport. Open these up and just lay them on the side and throw away the bag. Garbage is over there, Angie, okay? Okay, we'll do this real quick. It's nice, but the problem is we have a bad battery, so we have to exchange this. Don't take no chances because it may not start again. It could be a start. It'll be a middle of nowhere time to do it again. So we were told by AAA to go out to the airport, exchange it. Right now, I gotta go back to the hotel room and do some final changes. Okay, or final checks. Okay, we just came back from the car rental at the McCarran Airport. We exchanged the other car, and now we're going to show you this car. It's a different car. We got Utah plates on it. So let's check it out real quick. It is a Toyota, and there's Utah plates. Yep, it's a Toyota. I don't know what year it is. I think it's a 2020. Toyota Corolla. Yeah, right now we're going to put you guys on the mount and we're going to start seeing some footage right now going through the Rocky Mountains. But we are now leaving Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a tight fit in here too. Okay, like we are saying, we are out of here. Leaving Las Vegas, Nevada. I know the camera's a little shaky, but it's something I can't do about it. I might switch mounts later at the next truck stop, but we'll have to go with that, okay? Alright, we got a long ways to go and short time to get there. I mean, really short time to get there. Because we are leaving at 11:25 a.m. We are running right now technically 3 hours late of getting where we're going because we had to change the car, alright? We'll see you on the highway. Okay, we're finally almost out of Vegas at this clip. We are now escaping the heat, the dry heat of both Phoenix and Las Vegas, which it was pretty bad, but it was a dry heat. We drank a lot of water and all that good stuff. Right now, don't want to make too many clips up here because we're going to see some pretty mountain ranges up here. So I'm hoping this is the driving part of our video because there'll be nothing else to do tonight. We are scheduled to be at our hotel around 1:06 local time, and that is in the morning. That means as soon as we get there, we're crashing, basically. I don't even have time to even upload anything. I'm gonna have to wait till I may have to wait till tomorrow night when we get to Kansas City, because driving from Limon to Kansas City on the Kansas Prairie flatlands not too entertaining, basically. But we want to see the Rocky Mountains. That's what the purpose of this driving video is, going through the Rocky Mountains. Well, yeah, we are 3 hours late from departing, just like the Amtrak train. When we took Amtrak, we arrived in Flagstaff 3 hours late, and looks like we might be arriving to our destination about 3 hours late. Late. Nothing more important than being late on this vacation, right?
Right.
Angie's holding Julie, the GPS, and won't be able to hear her for a while, if you ever hear her at all. Right now, we're just going to sit back. We'll see you once we get closer to the Rocky Mountains.
Arizona?
Yeah, we're back in Arizona. But you notice the hills are getting bigger now around here?
It's raining.
Uh-oh, yeah, we're picking some rain. Yeah, we're in Arizona again, guys.
Look at the mountains.
Yep, we're back in Arizona. Okay, we're going through this cut here.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah. Look how close to the hills we are through this cut. We're in, I guess, Arizona still.
We're by St. George, Utah.
Oh, almost close to Utah. Okay. Well, we're in among these, this cut through here. Look how pretty it is. Holy cow. This camera doesn't do no justice.
No, I've seen this on videos.
Yeah, I seen it on videos myself. But this doesn't do justice. I can't even see the top of the hill where I'm sitting. It just looks awesome through here already. And this is probably the west part of the Rocky Mountains. And it's just going to get better from here on out. But we're starting to climb. Look at the slant of the hillsides here. Not a good place to be sitting taking pictures. A lot of tight turns and curves.
No,
We're going to be seeing this for quite a few miles.
Yep, long time.
Long time. Wow, look at that. Right on top of that hill, right straight of us. I said it's going to get better. This is probably one of my best driving videos. We're driving. So I'm going through the Rocky Mountains right now. This is part of them.
This is pretty.
This is very pretty. But we will take a temporary break from these mountains, if I remember from past videos, where it will flat out a little bit. Then the real Rocky Mountains begin. But regardless, this is pretty. Like I said, this camera doesn't do no justice. You have to drive through here to just admire the terrain here. It's just going to get better, but the problem is, I got to turn you guys off to say some clips later. Yeah, we are just sharing some more amazing views through here. As you see, the skies are darkening just ahead of us. I guess it's a developing thunderstorm. We might catch up to it and probably be driving in, and that would feel a lot cooler than that. So, yep. A lot of valleys and nice terrain, rocks, formations, and all that stuff. It's just amazing. Just like this vacation, this amazing vacation is hard to believe. It's a few more days of this, and it's back to the grind. Back to the grinding videos, back to our grinding days of our daily lives. I mean, it's, as soon as we get done with Adventureland videos and maybe possibly Iowa 80, I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking really going to go ahead and do it anyway, just a short video basically. But yeah, it's just amazing just driving through here. Okay, we're entering here. We got the Utah port of entry. If we were pulling a trailer with a boat, we would have to stop in here too to get the watercraft inspection, but we're not pulling a boat. Right, here we are. We're in Utah. Notice the road has changed. Now it feels a little rougher. Terrain is not so compact now, so we're not so
Guys, we're
claustrophobic.
in St. George, Utah.
Yeah, St. George, Utah. That's where we're at. And over here on the right, that's where the weigh station and port of entry. It looks like a lot of people is pulling in, basically. So, okay. But yeah, we're just plugging along here. We're still on Interstate 15 as of this point. Now we're in the state of Utah. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but we're in the middle of a dust storm up here. We're still, even we're in Utah, southern Utah, we're still in a desert climate still for a little while. But we're starting to see some towns that have some green grass in places, so that's good. Now I gotta slide over one more lane. Yep, we're seeing a lot of tumbleweeds through here. Tumbleweeds we've been seeing. Yeah, we're under this wind gust last few miles. I'll probably just document it real quick. I don't know what this stuff is coming down. I have not seen it for almost the last 7 days. It's something called rain. Holy cow, I haven't seen any rain. Actually, we have not seen any rain since we left on the Amtrak train ride. So I guess this is called rain. We're driving in it. But yep, it's raining out here. We're still in Utah. Ooh, one guy wiped out. Wow. Says he didn't turn off his cruise control. That's why.
Oh, way back there?
Yeah, that one car wiped out. You know why? He didn't turn off his cruise control in this weather. You cannot run on cruise control in this rain. Wants me to point something out. She reminded me, thank you Angie, that we did experience some rain in Flagstaff when we got off the Amtrak train that Wednesday, hard to believe. 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago already? Wow, over 2 weeks ago. Almost.
Ooh, look at the lightning.
No, actually, no, last Wednesday. Yeah, was it last Wednesday we was on the Amtrak train? No.
We were on there Monday, we got off Tuesday.
No, Wednesday morning.
Oh my God.
Wednesday morning, was it last week already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to believe. Yeah, it was last week. But yeah. But yep, this occasion is wrapping up really quick. Okay, I just had to remind you that Angie did remind me we did have rain at Flagstaff. So it's the first time we saw rain since we left Flagstaff.
Guys, it's 81 degrees out.
81 degrees. Oh, by the way, while driving through Utah here, the speed limits are 80 miles per hour. How about that? We can probably make some time now. Okay, we're going to be exiting here real quick. Our exit is coming up. We're taking I-70 going mostly eastward. That means when we go east, that means we will go through the Rocky Mountains eventually. Because we're tired of taking I-15. So we gotta go to Kansas City anyway later this week. It's best that we just take Interstate 70. It's so obvious. And besides that, it's gonna be fun too. Because we'll be driving through.
Take exit 132 on the right to I-70 East.
Thank you, Julie.
We're at 6,505.
6,505.
Yep. Elevation.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start climbing up here in a second, possibly, but yeah. That's where we're going into some of those hills. But we gotta get straightened out here first. Anybody else coming on the roadway? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yep. Okay, we're now on.
Continue on I-70.
Now we're on continuing on I-70 all the way to Kansas City. Yeah, hope I can get this valley that's coming up on the left. It's really nice. But yeah, we're kind of descending here. But it's nice. This every day on a driving video, unless you're watching one of those trucker drivers out there on YouTube. Don't see this from every day from a four-wheeler. Okay, I gotta take some footage because once we start descending from here, we start climbing up big time, and time we get to the tunnel later in this video, we'll be at over 9,000 feet above sea level. That's going to be something to see. Okay, we're coming up. We're going to be taking a pit stop in this little town here. There's a there's a Love's I'm going to stop to. There's a TA and a Love's. We're going to go over to the Love's in a little bit here, so time to get out and stretch.
Yep.
Fuel up the tank before we start going through the Rocky Mountains. So we'll just go ahead and cancel our cruise control. We've been on cruise control for the last almost last 100 miles. Technically, I'm going to exit right here. Still some nice mountains in the area. This is nice. And we'll be going to our right here at the stop sign.
Take the ramp ahead.
No, we're not going to take the ramp ahead. We're got to get some gas. We need some go-go juice. I'm down to 65 miles of left to drive in the tank. So it's time to get some go-go juice.
Oh, they have Arby's.
Yeah, they got an Arby's and they got something else. Why you want an Arby's? Okay.
It's happy hour, man.
Yep. We're here. We're going to fuel up at Lowe's and we're going to take off here in a second. Okay? Okay, we are leaving Lowe's. We filled up and we pulled up to this parking spot. We want to be good to other travelers out here because we had to go inside. So we just pumped up and moved forward into a parking spot. See, we're good. We just got we got a couple sandwiches and some soda to drink. All right. Hey, that's what Tesla's charge up. Okay, we got about 9 gallons, just under 9 gallons of gas that topped off the tank. That just really topped off the tank. So it gives me 380 miles of traveling time. So we'll probably travel another 300 and something odd miles before we look for another gas station. I'm hoping it's past the Rocky Mountains. Okay, speaking of the Rocky Mountains, we'll probably start seeing them in the next clip. Right now, we're rocking and rolling. Somehow we found our way on Mars. Look how red the terrain is back out there. I know we've been traveling for a while. And all of a sudden, I looked at on the overpass, and I said, Angie, I think we're on Mars. Look how red the terrain is, basically. It's really red. But yeah, we're passing this part here. I thought I'd turn on the camera. Just let you know, I think we're not on Earth no more. I think we're on Mars. I can't believe they built highways already. See how red that looks? I can't believe how red that looks. Yeah, I guess we got people with us too, so I thought I'd just share a little laugh about this little area, but it's interesting, isn't it? Oh, Angie's not talking. But look at, right?
I'm just looking at the scenery.
Yeah, but look at how red the scenery is. It looks like we're on Mars. Yeah, it looks exactly like we're on Mars. Oh, by the way, that sound you're hearing is they did some grooving the last 30, 40 miles, and it's really annoying. That's why I had to say it. But it looks like it's going to come to an end right here. Yep, it came to an end.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. That was annoying. Yep, and we're still on Mars for this part of the trip. Just bonus scenery. Looks like we're on Mars. Okay, we got a little good news and we got a little bad news. Because of the situation early in this video, unfortunately, it's getting darker really quick, and we're not even at the main Rocky Mountains yet. That's usually close to Denver, somewhere. So as we get close to Denver, it's going to be kind of difficult to film the Rocky Mountains if we're starting to lose sunlight. What's the local time, Angie? What's the local time?
7:25.
7:25. So we'll approximately maybe have 45 minutes of sunlight left. If we try to make it through the Rocky Mountains, we'll get some videos. If not, we tried. Because we was running 3 hours late today. That's why. And I know you probably say, well, Chuck, why did you go back to the casino? Why didn't you just hit the highway right away? You were going through the Rocky Mountains. Well, you gotta remember, this is our first trip to Las Vegas. And the hotel that we stayed at had some good comps. They gave us some good comps. That's why we had to collect on it today. I knew we was going to collect on it, but I did not know that we was going to have car issues. But we knew we had to get some that done. So I know we're running late. Right now, our estimated hotel time is set. Right now, it got us at what, 1:04 a.m.
1:03.
1:03 a.m. We were as late as 1:30 in the morning, but we gained some time, but not a whole lot of time. Right now, we went from 80 miles per hour in Utah. We're in Colorado. It's down to 75 miles per hour here. So, as you see, there is some hills, some Rocky Mountains, but that's not the main Rocky Mountains. We hope we'll get it before it gets too dark. Okay. Yeah, we're starting entering the Rocky Mountains area, but unfortunately, we're losing a lot of sunlight. I hate it when we run late, but like I said,
we could not help it.
Yeah, with the mechanical issues with the other car I showed you earlier in this video, and of course, we had to collect all our benefits from our Players Club card to make sure it's wiped clean. So if we end up not coming back, we don't lose those points. So that's why we ended up with a free lunch. Our lunch was comped. I wish I would have showed it on video, but I was kind of a little frustrated during lunch at the time. It's just things happen. That's it. But yeah, it's just one of those things that does happen. And we've been running through here. We're technically about 3 hours late at this point. But our hotel looks like we're about trying to catch up.
102.
Still 102 in the morning for the hotel, which is not too bad. We've been late before for a hotel.
For Flagstaff.
Yeah, Flagstaff. Remember, we're pulling Flagstaff off the Amtrak train to start out this vacation. 5.5 hours late. The hotel had no problems with it. We'll find out when we get to Limon, Colorado, which is on the other side of Denver. Probably another hour's drive east of Denver. So, well, yeah, we're going through the Rocky Mountains right now. Part of the Rocky Mountains.
Tunnel time.
Ah, great, Angie, blow up my ears. Yeah, we're going into a tunnel here. It's tunnel time. Here we go. That's a short one. It's not the one we were hoping for, but that's coming up still. But yep, that's one of a few tunnels along this gorge here, basically. Yeah, I just gotta keep it a couple clips here, looking at this mountain in front of us. This is gonna get taller and taller as we go through here. But unfortunately, like I said, we're starting to lose more and more daylight. So we'll try to keep it abreast here of what's going on. Like I said, we should have been through here 3 hours ago. Like I said, but we did what we had to do. We had to do it, and just be. That's the way we did it. Unfortunately, will we do this again? Yes, we will do this again eventually, but we don't know when. All right. All right, we'll do another couple. We'll see what goes on as we get closer to as we get to the Continental Divide. That's the highest point of this whole route. That's through the Eisenhower Tunnel or the other tunnel. I think the other tunnel is called the Martian Tunnel. I'm not for sure. There's two different names. Westbound is Eisenhower. Eastbound, I think it's Washington. I'm not for sure. But we'll check it out. If we have enough daylight time to get there. But we do have a fuel stop before we do get there. So, yeah, we got another fuel stop we have to make. Okay, we had to take a detour. I-70 was closed for a few miles, so we're taking...
2 3/4 miles.
US 6.
Right on
yeah.
Highway 13.
We're taking US 6, and we're going to follow the traffic. And I think eventually we'll get back on the interstate soon. But as you see, it's getting darker and darker, and we're still not at the Continental Divide yet. We're not even past Aspen and Vail, two famous ski resorts that's, I think, along this route. Yeah, we were making good time at the hotel. We was gaining
Now
time.
back at 103.
Now it's back 103. We lost about 4 minutes just because of this detour, and we're going to lose a lot of time. And plus, we got a fuel stop we have to make. I'm scheduling it for another 40 to 50 miles yet. And like I said, if we were on Interstate 70 still, like I misspoke on the last clip. Vail and Aspen is on along, I believe along Interstate 70. Right now we got to turn north on Highway 13 because that's what they want us to do for the detour. Okay, good news. We're back on the interstate. Bad news, it's getting darker and darker and darker. Oh, by the way, you know it's getting dark out there? And another bad news, at Detour made us lost 7 minutes. Now we're 7 minutes behind schedule, but really we're 3 hours behind schedule. So I got a fuel stop coming up here in a little bit, and we'll take a little break. We'll see what happens next. But yeah, we're back on the interstate, and it's looking good so far. Not really. It's getting dark out there. But we got good headlights. Boy, I love these headlights. But unfortunately, we can't see a whole lot of the mountains because... Okay, right now we're going to...
Take the third exit to I-70.
No, not yet. We got to get some fuel. We got to get some go-go juice.
Party time.
And potty time and sandwich time and whatever time it is. Just the time that we're running late. Okay? We're going to do it right here real quick, okay?
At the roundabout, take the second exit to I-70.
Yeah, until we get done here. We had to take another detour. They had flash flooding that closed up I-70. Yeah, eastbound and westbound because the Colorado River kind of overflowed over the highway, and a lot of rain must have dumped through here because the roads are still wet in places.
1 mile. Make a sharp right turn.
And I got Julie that wants me to go back. But I remember we're going to, this road takes you to Aspen, and I remember there's some roads that'll get you back on the interstate at Aspen. And Aspen is a big ski resort. So I'm familiar through YouTube channels on that exit. But right now, like I said, you can't see the Rocky Mountains. I'm sorry. Things happen. I was hoping to be east of the Rocky Mountains time sunset hits. It didn't happen because, you know, we had car issues and we had issues where we had to deal with at the casino.
County Route 154.
And Julie, stop making us go backwards. We're going up here to Aspen, and we'll make a left on one of the major roads that takes us back to Interstate 70. And by then, we should have no problem the rest of the way. One of our tunnels that we talked about. Finally made it to this tunnel after long detours. So we're technically crossing the Continental Divide.
Is that good?
Yep, that's good. But yeah, we're in this tunnel. Been waiting for a little while. And we're running late, very late. And no internet, no nothing. We was thinking about calling ahead, but my information is in the trunk someplace. Because we had to switch cars. I think I carried and buried the information. So we got to press on as much as possible. We'll still get about 6 to 7 hours of sleep time we get there. Yeah, I think we'll get at least 6 to 7 hours easily. That's all we need for right now. But yeah, we're not even in Denver yet, so. Okay, we made it out of the tunnel. Was that fun, Angie?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we just had to show that, that's all. Well, I don't know if you can see it in the camera in the distance, but we do see Denver, Colorado. We'll do a couple more clips, and I think we'll just wrap up this video. It's been a long night, it's been a long day. Like I said, then what made it worse is Glenwood Springs Detours. We ended up taking a 2-hour detour because the signs was, well, they had an issue with either the Colorado River or the rocks coming on the highway, basically. So that's the way it is, I guess. But yeah, we're technically 2 hours late. That's basically it. Okay, there's Denver. It's right ahead. With those lights in the distance. That's Denver. Okay, we're going to do one more clip as we pull into our hotel. And we'll wrap up this video. It's been a bad day today. A lot of things went wrong. I think what topped it off was the detour at, what was that town's name? I forgot what it. I mentioned so many times in the Glenwood Springs. That's where it is.
I-70.
Glenwood Springs. That's where a lot of disaster took place. Right now, we'll see you at the hotel. We'll wrap up the video as we pull in. Yeah, we finally made it.
Just got here now. It's bedtime. We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, it's bedtime. We'll see you in the morning, please. It was a rough time driving today. Things didn't go well today, and it got worse around the Glenwood Springs area. And
Good night, YouTube.
as it says, good night. We're gonna go to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We just got here, so nice. At least we're sleeping in a nice room this time around. So, all right. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. We will see you somewhere in Kansas City tomorrow. Right? Bye.